This is one, I've been singing this, I sang this actually, I started singing this after the 11th of September. And it was appropriate then, and it was appropriate when it was written, right after World War II, and right in the middle of the Cold War, and sadly, it'll be appropriate probably a long time from now. This song, and I've been singing, I've sung it in Germany a lot of times, and for reasons that will become obvious, it's terrifying to sing this song in Germany. And I was singing it this one time, and this kid was at the show, and he went home to his dad, and he said, "Man, this guy sang this really incredible song," and he was saying the lyrics to him, and his dad said, "Hey, that's Bob Dylan." And the kid said, "No, it's not." And so his dad put on the record, and and the kid was like, this guy did it way better. And so his dad turns out to be this big dude at this label in Germany, and they were doing a Dylan tribute. So this guy gets in touch with me because his son saw me do a Dylan song at a show, and ended up on this Dylan tribute. And so this song has led me to a lot of weird places. So this song is not about Germany. It is not about America. It is not even about God. It is about us freaks that think, for whatever reason, we got it all figured out. And I think that's when the violence starts. So, here's this. Oh, my age, it is nothing. My name, it means less. 'Cause the country I come from is called the Midwest. I was taught and brought up here the laws to abide. 'Cause the land that I lived in had God on its side. Oh, the history books tell it, they tell it so well. The cavalry's charged and the Indians fell. The cavalry's charged and the Indians died. Oh, the country was young then, with God on its side. And the Spanish-American War had its day, and the Civil War too was soon laid away. And the names of the heroes I was taught to memorize, with guns in their hands and God on their side. All the First World War, it came and it went, and the reason for fighting I never will get. But I learned to accept it, and accept it with pride. 'Cause you don't count the dead when you've got God on your side. When the Second World War came to an end, we forgave the Germans, and then we were friends. Though they murdered 6 million in the ovens they fried, the Germans now too have God on their side. Oh, I learned to hate the Russians all through my whole life. It was a Cold War, remember? And if another world war comes, it's then we must fight. To hate them and fear them, to run and to hide. and accept it all bravely with God on our side. And even Dylan, I don't think, could have seen how ridiculously prophetic and pathetic that would be in light of our war on terror, our war on Islam. It's amazing to me that the fundamentalists from one group don't understand that the fundamentalists in the other group are just like them. And it's not about what's true or what's right. I don't think we get to know that. I think that's where the word humility comes from. Being human as opposed to divinity. Nevertheless, here we are. But now we've got weapons of the chemical dust. And if fire them we're forced to, then fire them we must. One push of the button and a shot the world wide. But you never ask questions when you've got God on your side. And I sure wish we'd ask questions when they thought they'd have God on their side. Through many a dark hour, I've been thinking about this. How Jesus Christ was betrayed with a kiss. But I can't think for you. You have to decide whether Judas Iscariot had God on his side. But now as I'm leaving, I'm weary as hell. And this confusion I'm feeling, ain't no time can tell. These words fill my head, and they fall to the floor. If God's on our side, if God's on our side, if God's really on our side, He'll stop the next war. Thank you very much. Here's to songs, and here's to community, and here's to loving each other. Have a beautiful night. Thanks always, Jerry.